today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Tulane's offense will go on the attack first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Looking left. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Handoff from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On the ground, it's Bloomberg. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Holds it on the bootleg fake. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Brown wants to pass. Heaves it on the run. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Everett. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kick is in the air. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown will throw it. Unloads it left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A low-line drive and not his best work. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The pitch to the left. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Cook. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Finds the tight end. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Brown wants to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's Ross. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball, but it'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to punch it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The running back has it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it. Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me. I know it from experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary when the crowd gets involved, and that sack right there is going to light them up.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Zings it complete to the right. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll give it to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. It's in the tight end in motion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown LSU. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Old Dominion.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Shakes off the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the middle, it's Luck. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. Hunt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finds his man. It's Maui-Goa. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Brown will throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Maui-Goa. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll go to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Everett.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route, coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Pulls it in.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Everett. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Finds his big tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Cook. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Working that left side now. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
It's such a nice play getting that sack. And I'll tell you, what makes it worse is the fact that he has this crowd noise behind him. Death Valley is so loud. Arguably the loudest stadium in the entire country. And I know that having played here before, you do not want to get behind the chains as an opposing quarterback with this crowd noise. It makes it so hard for your offensive line to hear the cadence and knowing the snap is coming out. And you know it's helping this D-line get upfield. I think you saw an example of that on that last play.
Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this up.
There he goes! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He'll run it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Sends it back in motion. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Brown wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bloomberg. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush is on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fakes to grab. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He leaves it with his back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. is on. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by just 1 over Akron. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Pulls it in. It's Maui Goa. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Going to look downfield again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field, playing great defense.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown. The
Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They want that clock to run. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running into the open space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.